Children now see perfume. Some perfumes, children, do you know perfumes? Yes, they will give good scent smell. Okay, good aroma. Some perfumes take their name from their ingredients. Ingredients means the things which are present in some flowers, like jasmine and amaryllis. Jasmine and amaryllis. Jasmine and amaryllis. Even though their scents are attractive, yes, children, when we see the smell of when we sense the smell of that scent, automatically we will attract. Care needs to be used when working with these plants. Okay, so even though their scents are attractive, children, we should take a good care. First one is amaryllis. Let's see first one, amaryllis. Amaryllis is used as a substitute for sandalwood. Okay, so sandalwood gives superb smell, children. So in the place of sandalwood, amaryllis is used. Since it's expensive to extract the latter ingredient, so sandalwood is expensive, children. So that is why in the place of to extract the latter ingredient means to extract the ingredient which gives the smell, good smell. So from sandalwood is very, very expensive. That is why in the place of sandalwood, amaryllis is used. Jasmine. Next one is jasmine. Children, do you know jasmine flower? What is the color? Yes, white. The jasmine plant is revered for the very delicate scent it gives off. When it blooms, children, it gives off a very superb smell. Lavender. Next one is lavender. Lavender, children. Here see, the lavender plant is named after its purple blue flowers. So what is the color here? Purple blue flowers. So all these are the perfume names, children. Amaryllis, jasmine, lavender. Next one, all these are the products of the plants only. Next one is wood. Children, do you know wood? Do you know teak? Yes. Teak wood and shisham. What is that, children? Teak wood and shisham. The other wood type of wood is shisham. So these two, children, teak wood and shisham, are the types of hardwood. These are the types of hardwood. What are those? Teak wood and shisham are the types of the hardwood. So here you know that plant gives us so many things like vegetables, fruits, okay, and food items. And apart from that, it gives perfumes. We have seen the perfumes like amaryllis, jasmine and lavender. Now it is wood, children. So there are two types of hardwoods. One is teak wood, second one is shisham. Hardwood is the wood that comes from an angiosperm tree. So hardwood comes from angiosperm. Children, there are two types of trees, angiosperms and gymnosperms. So this hardwood, okay, comes from the angiosperm. Teak wood is essentially sourced from Tectona grandis. So teak wood, next one is teak wood. It is sourced from Tectona. It's a scientific name, children. Tectona grandis is the scientific name of, it is the scientific name of teak plant. Okay, so teak wood is essentially sourced from Tectona grandis, the tree species which is native to Southeast Asia, mainly India, Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, Burma. In all these countries, this teak wood is famous, children. So once again I repeat, teak wood is essentially sourced from the Tectona grandis, that is the scientific name of teak, which is a tree species which is native. That means this teak is present in the South and Southeast Asia, mainly India, Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand and Burma. Now let us go for the uses of this teak. Teak is often used to make furniture. Teak is often, see children, teak is often used to make furniture. What is furniture, children? The benches, the doors, okay, the cots, okay, sofas, all these are the furnitures, children. Next one, especially countertops. The tops are there, no, that is called as countertops, as well as indoor flooring. Inside the flooring also you can go for the teak, children. Next one is veneer. It is a type of flooring. Carvings, cuttings, turnings and other small wood projects such as cutting boards. Teak is also commonly used to make doors, window frames, columns and beams. Doors, window frames. Children, if you observe the windows, frames will be there. So that frame is made up of the teak, and the doors are also made up of the teak. I mean, teak is used for making doors, window frames, columns and beams. Columns and beams. So beams will be present, children. You ask while constructing, the beams will be present. So that is also made up of teak. I mean, you can use teak there also. So teak wood, once again I repeat, is essentially sourced from Tectona grandis, that is the scientific name of teak tree species, which is native to South and Southeast Asia, mainly India, Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, Burma. And this teak is often used to make furniture, children, especially tops, countertops, as well as indoor flooring. Inside that, okay, you can use the flooring as the teak is used in the flooring also, children. Veneer, carvings, cuttings, turnings also, and other small wood projects such as cutting boards. So cutting boards, carvings, turnings, flooring, all this is made up of teak, children. Teak is also commonly used to make doors, window frames, columns and beams. Okay. Children, we have seen that teak wood and shisham, both are the types of the hardwood, and we have seen that teak wood is sourced from Tectonia grandis. Now let us see, children, one more hardwood. This is shisham. What is this, children? Shisham is essentially a type of rosewood. So this is a type of rosewood. This is a type of rosewood. It is sourced from Dalbergia sisso. What is this, children? Dalbergia sisso, which is the scientific name. Sissoo. Dalbergia sisso. Species of trees which is commonly known as Indian rosewood. So this is commonly known as Indian rosewood. So the shisham is commonly known as Indian rosewood. The trees are deciduous in nature and the wood is hardwood. What do you mean by deciduous? Here see, children. Deciduous, that means very thick, children. Like bushy, and it is very thick. Okay, so here the trees are deciduous in nature and the wood is hardwood. Shisham is also used to make veneers and plywood. So the vinyl will be there, children. Veneers, that is called as veneers, and plywood. Veneers and plywood. So these will be usually used. These will be used in the furniture items. Veneers and plywood. So once again I repeat this woods, children. So here teak wood and shisham are the types of hardwood. So this is the wood comes from an angiosperm tree. So there are two types of plants, angiosperms and gymnosperms. Okay, teak wood is essentially sourced from the Yes, Tectonia grandis, which is native to South and Southeast Asia, mainly India, Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, and Burma. In these countries, the teak is famous. Teak is often used for making furnitures, countertops, as well as yes, indoor flooring, veneer, carvings, turnings, and small projects such as cutting boards. Teak is also used to make doors, window frames, columns and beams. Next one is shisham, another type of hardwood which is essentially it is a rosewood children. It is sourced from which is a scientific name of a plant called as Dalbergia sisso, which is commonly called Indian rosewood. And here the trees are deciduous in nature and the wood is hardwood. Shisham is also used to make veneers and plywood. Okay. Children, next one is cloths. Children, do you know that the clothes you wear comes from, yes, plants, children. So here plants are the largest providers of textile and fabric material. Textile means cloth, children, and fabric. These fabrics are used for curtains, making curtains and cloths. So textile and fabric material. These materials are used for making cloth, which is only required by humans. Only human beings wear clothes, children, not animals. Okay. The plant material like cotton, jute. So what are the material, children? Cotton and jute. So these are the two, cotton, jute, etc. contribute to manufacture yarn. What is yarn, children? It is a spun thread used for making, knitting, weaving, and thereby clothing. So once again see, cloths, plants are the largest providers of textile and fabric material. These materials are used for making cloth which is only required by humans. The plant material like cotton, jute, etc. contribute to manufacture yarn and thereby clothing. Next one you will see in this cloths, first one it is given cotton. What is given, children? Cotton. See here. Children, do you know cotton? Yes, cotton cloths usually gives comfort. Cotton comes from the plants that produce seed pods filled with ball-shaped clumps of cotton fiber. So here, if you'll observe the children, so usually this cotton is white in color. This is white in color. Actually, this cotton comes from the seeds. The seeds are black in color. The seeds are black in color. Comes from the plants that produce seed pods. Okay, filled with ball-shaped clumps. So the seed pods will be present. Inside, the ball-shaped clumps will be present. The seeds are separated from the cotton fiber mechanically. Now these seeds are separated and the cotton is used for making cloths. So the process continues by spinning threads from the remaining seedless white fiber. So here the process continues. So this separation of the cotton from the seeds continues by spinning the threads. Next, by spinning the threads from the remaining seedless white fiber. So first of all, seeds is removed, and next one the seedless white fiber. Next one is the spinning of the threads, and the threads are woven to make cloth. See, children, how this cloth will be made from the seeds. So usually cotton is white in color, but this comes from the seeds. Okay, this comes from the seeds. So cotton comes from the plants that produce seed pods filled with ball-shaped clumps. So ball-shaped clumps are present in that seed pods, children, and they are separated. These seeds are separated mechanically. And next one is the spinning of the thread will take place, and after that finally these are woven, okay, to make a yarn, and finally cloth can be made. So next one is hemp. So after cotton, next one is hemp. So here see, children, hemp comes from the cannabis sativa plant. What is this, children? Cannabis. cannabis sativa plant. Hemp comes from cannabis sativa plant, and here it has used to make cloth since ancient times, since old times, since previous times, since ancient times. This hemp is used to make cloths. In the 1980s, producers were able to make fine cloth suitable for clothing from hemp. So 1980s, the producers were able to make the fine cloth. The fine cloth can be made from the hemp only. So once again I repeat, hemp comes from cannabis sativa plant, and it is used since ancient time. In 1980s, producers were able to make fine cloth suitable for clothing from hemp only. Next one is flax. Next one is flax, children. See, this cotton, this hemp, this flax are the cloths, children. So these are the fibers. Flax grows to a height of 4 feet. So this is the height, the 4 feet, children, and has the leaves that consist of long tough fibers. So long tough fibers. Long tough fibers. BERS. Long tough fibers. Flax has been used since ancient times to make clothing. So this hemp is also used since ancient time to make clothing. Flax is also used since ancient time to make clothing. So once again I repeat, see children, cotton, hemp, flax, these three are the fibers. And cotton comes from the plants that produce seeds. See children, this is the cotton plant. So these are the balls like this, inside the seeds will be present. These seeds are separated mechanically, and after the threading will be there and making yarn, and finally makes the cloths. Next one, hemp comes from the cannabis sativa plant used to make the cloth since ancient times. The fine cloth can be made from the hemp. Flax grows to a height of 4 feet and has leaves that consist of long tough fibers. Flax has been used since ancient times to make clothing. So these are the different types of clothing, children. Okay. Children, now see medicines. Many medicines. Children, do you know medicine? Yes. When we suffer from any disease or when we fall ill, we take medicines. Many medicines we use for diseases like cancer, heart problems, blood pressure, mental illness. All these are derived from plants only. So what are the diseases? Like cancer. Okay, like cancer, heart problems, heart problems, blood pressure, that is BP, and mental illness. So many diseases like cancer, heart problems, BP, mental illness, all these are derived from plants. Medicinal plants have been a wide source of medicine required for human health. So these medicinal plants are required for human health, children. They cure many diseases. Further, these medicines from plants are very reliable due to their low propensity for side effects. That means the medicines from the plants are very, very reliable. They are true. Why? Because the side effects will be very less, and also less toxicity. So here children, low propensity and less toxicity. Toxic means poisonous, children. On humans. Indian medicinal plants are the essence of Ayurveda and Ayurvedic treatments. Children, do you know Ayurveda? The famous Ayurveda is Patanjali. Okay, so Ayurveda is nothing but it is a treatment, no doubt in that, but from the plants, herbs, herbal plants, okay, are used. And when used judicially and clocking with the basic principles, they produce miraculous effects. So when we use judicially and with basic principles, they give miraculous results, children. Their role cannot be confined to mere curative of disease, but they are also used a being of human body. They are not only used to cure the particular disease, but also they are good for human being. Understand? Now we have the list of medicinal plants, children. So let us see the list of medicinal plants. First one, drumstick leaves. What is the first one, children? Drumstick leaves. So first one is drumstick leaves. So this is a medicinal plant. These leaves will be used. And second one is hummingbird tree leaves. See, children, the variety names are there. Hummingbird tree leaves. First one is drumstick leaves, second one is hummingbird tree leaves. Third one is radish leaves. What is that, children? Yes, third one is radish leaves. Fourth one, spinach. Fourth one is spinach. These are leafy vegetables, children. Spinach. Fifth one, Indian spinach. Fifth one is Indian spinach. Indian spinach. Okay. Next one, mint leaves. Children, do you know mint? Yes. Mint leaves. Okay. Next one, little hogweed leaves. Next one is amaranthus, green amaranthus, spleen amaranth. So here, not only these 6 children, the 7th one it is given, little hogweed leaves, amaranthus, green amaranthus, spleen amaranth. All these are the list of medicinal plants. So once again I repeat, many medicines we use for diseases like cancer, heart problems, BP and mental illness are from the plants only, children, derived from plants. And they have been a wide source of medicine required for human health. And these medicines from the plants are very reliable. That means they are true because they are less propensity for side effect. That means if you use that also, the side effects are very less. And next one, less toxicity, less poisonous. Indian medicinal plants are the essence of Ayurveda and Ayurvedic treatments. So Ayurveda is a branch of science where the treatment, okay, can be done with the help of the plants and herbal products. When used judicially and clocking with basic principles, they produce miraculous effects. So their role cannot be confined to mere curative of disease. That means they not only cure the disease, but they are good for human being. And the list of medicinal plants are also I told, like drumstick leaves, hummingbird tree leaves, radish leaves, spinach, Indian spinach, mint leaves, little hogweed leaves, amaranthus, green amaranthus, spleen amaranth. Okay.